Channel. Finally, my Scorpios came through for me. I don't know what's been happening because in the beginning, my Scorpios were like one of my biggest fan bases, but you guys are back with a vengeance, and that's how I like to see it. So, especially because I'm mainly Scorpio, my whole chart. So, anyways, I'm one of your people. Thank you for your support on my last reading, and I'm going to be doing an Aquarius new moon. So this new moon is bringing about a lot of erratic energy. My readings so far have been really intense and crazy, and it's on January 24th. I don't know if I just said that. I'm just trying to look for this pile. And yeah, so let's see what's going on with Scorpios. 8th house placements. Okay, it's right in front of me. Weird. All right, so Scorpios, what's happening with you guys? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and 8th house placements for this upcoming Friday new moon. I'm not going to do reversals for my first tarot pull here, okay? Got 5 of Wands. Okay, you might have some battles going on, some decisions to make. Trying to figure out which path you want to take. 5 of Cups, all right? So a lot of conflict, a lot of grief, a lot of upheaval, but out of this is going to become a lot of decisions, okay? A lot of conflict here. It could be internal, it could be external. It just could be everything kind of coming to a head here, but I feel like eventually the dust will clear and you'll be able to make like a solid decision and turn over a new leaf, okay? We've got 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. Could be dealing with deciding between 2 people, but I feel like it's more like 2 roads about which way you want to go. 5 of Wands and 5 of Cups. I feel like someone in this situation, you're worried that someone might end up hurt if you have to make a decision between 2 people, or you're going to end up hurt, or you've been hurt. There's just a lot of different emotions and passions like flying all over here, okay? So let's see what else we could pull from this Healers of the Earth Oracle. I told you guys it's intense, this energy. No major arcanas though, just 2 5s and 2 2s, if that means anything to you guys, okay? Very interesting. It could be also that you have a partnership, but there's a lot of parties involved in giving their 2 cents as well. Mediumship, intuition, psychic experiences, let there be light, finding a solution, illumination, and growth. Higher learning. Wow, I love these 3 cards that you guys got. I feel like you're in a very, I feel like I said this in your last reading, but there's like a spiritual situation that you're going through, and you might not be realizing it, but you're really, it says education, research, and apprenticeship. But I feel like this is like, you guys are a student and you're getting your like spirituality PhD right now, okay? There's a lot of challenging times that are forcing you to really face parts of yourself, face parts of your path. You might be having a lot of psychic experiences right now. You might be having dreams that are happening, or just like these feelings, and then something happens. You guys are very in tune. So use this time to go inward and kind of check in with yourself here, okay? People might not be believing you that you're having these things, so I don't even necessarily feel like you have to tell anyone, but just using it for your own knowledge and finding a solution, illumination, and growth. What's interesting is there's also 2 cups here, okay? So I feel like there might be a romantic partnership or some kind of partnership that you're supposed to really learn from something here, okay? There's a deep learning lesson that you haven't quite gotten, but it's there, and it's going to illuminate the way for you, okay? So let's just pull a few more from signs from Spirit and see what else we could get here. Revealing eyes, okay? I feel like you guys have a connection where when you look at each other, you don't even have to say anything. It's like this unspoken connection. And I don't know why, I just got this feeling that you're feeling like for some reason you have to walk away because this person isn't revealing to you in words or actions. You know in their eyes what they feel, but you're like, you're kind of tired of fighting. You're tired of this struggle around it, okay? But I do see that trusting fate is going to really help you, trusting that everything is going to work out the way it has to, okay? I do feel like there's a connection here. I do feel like things are going to be revealed to you in time as well, right? What is this hospitality about? I feel like maybe going somewhere where you feel like safe. If there's a lot of struggles, there's a lot of confusion, just maybe finding some time to enjoy yourself, be quiet, you know, eat food, be around people that make you feel safe and comfortable, because you don't want to be in this stress response all the time too. You do have to have moments of downtime, okay? So that's interesting. All right, so I'm going to pull a little bit more about this counterpart situation and see what else is going on. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. I'm going to use Mystic Moon Oracle. I'm going to use the Akashic Tarot, and I'm going to use my Twin Flame Poetic Confessions deck that I created, okay? So a lot of different cards here. The Akashic Tarot I'm using, I have not studied it. I don't think I used it, and I mean, I haven't like looked at like the inherent meanings, so it's a lot of different kind of cards that I don't know the suits and stuff, so I may need to use the book to get some clarification, okay? So I know this is taking me a minute to set this up, but I'm just getting the message I got ascending, you guys. You definitely, I know I already said this, and I don't say this in every reading, but I feel like Scorpios, they're meant for this higher, you know, mission of like rising like a phoenix out of the ashes and being able to constantly transform. That's why the death card is associated with them. And I feel like you guys are just, you've maybe experienced a lot of like spiritual deaths already, but you're just constantly being forced to ascend and grow, okay? So you don't have to assert that to anyone, but that's just what it is with Scorpios, okay? We've got Ascending, the King of Scrolls, Past Life Memories, and Six of Swords. Yeah. So look at this. These are both on a boat on water, moving towards a different direction. This is about healing, the Six of Swords. It's about ascending, but I find that to be very interesting. So the water could represent your emotions, just being a Scorpio, okay? But it's a lot about psychic abilities and intuition, like that other card was saying as well. And I just want to look up what this Akashic Tarot King of Scrolls is, okay, that I got. But there is a lot about, you know, moving forward to another almost like spiritual dimension here, okay? And out of that turbulent place that I said, because there was a lot of fighting in the beginning. And then we've got past life memories, so those could be helping you. The King of Scrolls I got here, this man may be present in your life already. If not, you'll be meeting him soon. He may be an author, a teacher, or a communicator who will assist you in some professional way. He could also be a friend who brings wisdom through his own studies and spiritual practices. Be open to the guidance this man has to offer, for it could help. So I kind of see that as like a Hierophant energy. So it could be a Taurus that you're dealing with, but someone is going to help you ascend. Like I said, you guys were students in apprenticeship. So there could be a mentor that comes along. It could be a woman as well, but it's a masculine energy, and they're going to really provide you a lot of guidance as you ascend. And this could be someone that you recognize from a past life. It says here, there's something familiar in your eyes. There's something familiar in your lies. We came back this lifetime to make things right. Maybe this time we will win the fight. So this could be someone you immediately feel like this spiritual connection with, and I feel like they're going to help you in your ascension process, okay? So we've got prayers, pause, the bird's nest, which I had just pulled, which is about moving forward and, you know, honoring your gifts. And that's what I was talking about with your intuition, and Queen of Pentacles, another earth type energy, okay? So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But I feel like this is going to be you guys really getting your own energy together, really becoming solid and stable. And this might be part of your destiny, okay? Like really flying out of the nest and getting that like sense of self-stability that you need here. And I have prayers and pause. So it says, I look up at the sky. I wish upon a star. I wish to be with you. I wish to be where you are. So if you're in separation with someone right now, I feel like they're really missing this connection. There could have been a pause in the connection. And I feel like they're trying to energetically connect to you. And you might be feeling that too. And you also might see like birds or butterflies or something. And that's like a sign that this person is trying to like telepathically connect with you here, okay? Got regret, devotion, The will, wisdom, and mind. That's interesting. That's like a trilogy thing. And judgment, which is also kind of a Scorpio energy. But I feel like this person had like a major wake-up call, okay? I'm going to look up will, wisdom, and mind here. It says... The card brings with a time of enormous power, balance, and expression. The first three rays, or the energy of the divine, move within you equally. Power and will, love and wisdom and intellect. You are working intimately with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies. With the participation of the masters, you could raise your focus to a high. You guys are really ascending to this high level where I feel like this person is actually kind of seeing it too, that you could have helped them ascend as well. They have regret. It says, sometimes I reflect back on your face, your eyes, your skin, your light. I let you go because I was too much of a coward to fight. That's like their judgment call. They're starting to awaken as well as you separate from them and go to this higher realm. But you're really being assisted. And I feel like as long as you stay devoted to your spiritual path, like you're going in the right direction, okay? You have this like place that you're supposed to be might end up being your destiny to help other people, being a light worker. You might resonate with being a star seed, your mission here. So this is kind of similar because I just did a Virgo reading and I got kind of a similar energy, okay? Lessons, all right? So you had to learn a lot of lessons here. I have mutual. The karmic trench, wow. And the sun, okay? So I feel like if things have been very hard, they've been very trying, they've just been constantly learning, I do feel like you're eventually going to have this like joy, this illumination. Looking up the Four of Scrolls here for the karmic trench. This is very interesting. What does it say? 116, okay. It says, this card reveals a difficult pattern in your life, a pattern of self-defeating feelings, thoughts, and actions that you brought forward from previous incarnations. You returned to this life with the intention of breaking this karmic pattern, but you got pulled into the old thoughts and behaviors. You've been digging yourself deeper into a karmic trench that gets harder and harder to escape. This pattern is not unknown to you. You recognize it in your relationships, in your jobs, and certainly in your beliefs, behaviors, and responses. It's time to take charge of your karma by altering the inner ideas, feelings, and patterns that cause you to make sabotaging choices. So I feel like that's what the first cards I was pulling about is that you know, you've been kind of in these battles, you've been constantly going in circles, and I feel like your lesson is to come out of it. You did get past life here. There's a lot about past life. So, and then we've got mutual. So I feel like the person you're dealing with is going through the same kind of struggle about sabotaging behaviors. It's not in your head. I feel it too, but I'm a clumsy person who never knows what to do. So I feel like you guys both kind of messed up, okay? And part of their like regret, as you get more illumination, they're gonna see theirs too, and you guys are gonna start to really heal some of these childhood wounds and past life things. And you could also be dealing with a Leo here, okay? But I do feel like the sun, as the last tarot I got, is really telling that eventually you're gonna get out of that dark space of like all these battles within you, and you're gonna finally start to ascend to this level that you were supposed to, okay? And you've been through many lifetimes, so I feel like this could be the life that you get it right. That's what that card said. So let's just pull a few more twin flame messages and see what this person wants to communicate to you, okay? I'm trying to think of what I want to say to you. I wish I had told you how much you really mean to me. You're all I've ever wanted. So I feel like this person like pushed you away, but that was part of their self-sabotaging thing, because you're really what they wanted, and they made you feel like you weren't. But that was also part of your lesson to not do things self-destructively as well. So I feel like you guys are still on that path, but I do feel like they want to communicate to you, but they're not sure how to do it, okay? And I feel like it's also because on a subconscious level, they know that you're not quite ready to go there either. So Scorpios, that was a cool message I have for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.